Hey guys, welcome back to Operation RV. That's right, as the title has it, we have another DIY here in regards to your travel trailers or fifth wheels. So let's dive on in real quick. So as the title has it, we do have an issue with our RV air conditioner. This is a Dometic here. I went ahead and did all the trials that you typically do with your control board down here to your thermostat, and it clicks, hums, and I finally figured it out. So I came up here and I took off the casing, and I didn't see any debris, any nests or anything in there. And so what I figured might be happening is, yep, you're correct, the bearings are shot. So check it out. There's no play in this at all. You have to use force to spin this wheel. And so basically those bearings right down in here are shot. And so we're going to replace it here with this motor, and I'll have the link down there in the description where you can pick this up from Amazon, have it shipped to your door within a day. And if you got Prime, it's free shipping. So let's go ahead and show you what we got to do to get this installed. All right, first and foremost, you need to be safe. Go ahead and turn off your breaker located to your actual air conditioner. And all it really is here is four nuts, and what we'll be using today is 8mm, and it's going to allow us to get down in there and start taking this off. So I won't boring you with that, and with that said, let me go ahead and get this motor out. Okay, so we got the old motor out here. Here's the new one. So you can see the comparison here. Same model number, and again, it'll be in the description. So these are all of your wires, and it has 6. We got the yellow, the red, the black, and we have the ground, green, and then the brown and the white is what goes over to the capacitor here on the Hearn and on the fan. And I'm sorry, the C in the fan. That's what the brown and white go to here. The black, red, and yellow I'm going to splice into here, and we should be good. This is what goes down to the control board, right down in there, this box. So let me go ahead and get this disassembled, and we'll get this new one installed. Alright, it's now out. We got the fan the side bench here, I guess you want to call it. So we're going to go ahead and remove both fans, because we're going to put those on the new one here. And I'll just spin it over so you can see. And just a screw here, and screw right there. So I'll go ahead and get this off, put it on the new one, and we'll start getting this wired up. Also note on the orientation, so the short shaft is going to go with the round reel, whereas the long shaft will go with just the fan blades. So both fans are on. I do want to say here why this tool comes in handy if you don't have something similar is because of the space. So as you see right here, it's allowing me to go ahead and just screw on this little screw here with the socket, and I can link that down in the description where you can pick it up if you don't. All right, so when I'm putting this back in, it's going to go in this orientation here. You want to set the fan down inside the fan shroud. Make sure your label right here is up. Make sure it's pointed up so your wires here go out so you can connect them to the other wires. All right, we got our fan, our C, which I think is our constant, and our ground's pulled through here, this little hole. And so now what you want to do is take your brown, I'm going to put it right here on that capacitor that says fan, just like that. Now take your white one here, I'm going to put it on the C, which is right there. I'm going to put on this one right here. So slide that in there like that. Boom. Now I want to take our 2 ends right here, the ground. I'm going to ground it out right here with this screw. All right, so the fan motor mounting nuts have now been all cinched down. Ground is good. So here in a minute, we'll put on the capacitor sheathing there. So now what we want to do is go ahead and take these 3 yellow, red, and black wires and connect them into the unit that goes into the controller, and we should be able to get this turned on. So it's all fully installed now. The capacitor cover's on, wires all tucked, nice and neat. Everything has been electrical taped as well. So real quick before I turn it on, I just want to demonstrate. Earlier you saw how there was no play. You saw the force that had to use just to turn the wheel. Watch this. That's how it should be. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is signal down below to turn on the thermostat and show you got a #win today. All right, so now I have the person downstairs. We're gonna turn on the thermostat. I wanna go ahead and knock on the floor, and it take a second to register through the control board, but it should kick on. Alright guys, that's how you do it right there, step by step. If you got the Dometic RVAC like I do, and you kind of troubleshooted everything else, it's probably your fan motor. So go ahead and check the links out below. You'll see all the descriptions there. It'll take you over to Amazon. We have this all shipped to your door within a day or so, and it should be free with Prime. Until next time.